Okay, come closer, come closer. I'm about to show you something that's gonna alleviate your language anxiety for good. There's a series of videos that I recently stumbled upon on Instagram by the guy called The Yo Show. I don't know if you're familiar, if you've seen them on your feed too. But when I saw them, I'm like, okay, I have zero problems. And it's basically this person going around the streets, showing people these index cards with random sentences on them. And people are not able to read them. The worst part is that it's not even the hardest thing to read. Like, I went through a couple of them and it's like basic shit. Like, of course, there are a couple of words that we don't really normally use in like informal speech, whatever. But like, it's not that hard. The second funniest part is that it's all happening in the US. So those are Americans reading these cards. People whose native language is English. Okay, all right, let's check them out.
Read the index card. The Architectural. Read the index card.
There are reconciliations. I can't say that word too good, but it's reconciliations. Required extraordinary. You ain't gotta say it, I know it.
Bro. Damn.
This is fascinating. As a person for whom English is the second language, I'm not a native speaker. I started learning it when I was a kid, and I, became fluent in my late teenage years, I guess, around that time. And I speak 3 languages in total. I still have the second/third language anxiety whenever I speak to people in those languages. I always feel sort of very self-vigilant because, even though I'm fluent, I'm still thinking to myself, okay, did I say this right? Did I use the word in this right context? Always check myself when I say things. And then not only if English is your second language, or for, I don't know, French, Spanish, whatever, like really widespread languages, they're not your first language. They keep evolving. Language is this living thing that develops with time. And as the time goes by, with each generation, there are new terms, new slang sort of that gets created, the sort of new vernacular branches of every language. Not only do you have to learn the basis of the language when it comes to English or any second language for that matter, or third language, I don't know however many languages you speak, you have to keep up with the times. That was my point. You have to keep up with that language because every year, new slang words, new phrases, new expressions, you have to stay on top of that as well. So it gives you a lot of anxiety, but then these type of videos, they're really alleviated because then you realize that these people only know one language, their native language, which is English. And I don't mean to throw any shade on English speakers, but English is not the most complex and complicated language to learn. Don't hate me for saying that. If you compare it to Russian or Chinese, it's not the most complicated language to learn. And if it's your first language and you cannot read the Architectural Preservation Project required meticulous planning and substantial funding, then what are you doing? And then what am I doing by throwing shade at myself that, I'm not so fluent in this, I'm doubting myself and not. I don't have to. I have to argue this one point. This person, this content creator, he definitely knows what he's doing. He's not going to university campuses asking people to read this, but he's going out in the street, what I assume is I don't know, streets where people party and get drunk and have fun, and reading complicated words is not on their to-do list for that night. I assume not all of them are sober either. So there is a sort of planned aspect to it. It's not just random crowd. Yet, I have no worries. Every single video that I've seen by this creator, I open the card and it's literally the easiest thing to read. At least for me. I don't, maybe I sound too pretentious saying this because obviously the word meticulous and substantial and architectural are not the words that we use in our day-to-day life. Hell, even when I'm making my videos, I rarely say them. Can I blame these people? No, probably not. But then also, it strokes my ego a little bit. That if these people are so bad at reading whatever's written in their native language, and I can do the same thing, like I can read the same thing in 3 languages without a problem, I think I'm doing good. And I probably shouldn't worry too much. Again, this video, like the whole point of this video is not me throwing shade at anybody, but sort of making myself feel better. Okay, let's watch another one. Let's choose, okay, maybe this one is a bit over the top. Let's find a card that's not as pretentious, or like it's not as crazy as this one, even though I think this one's not crazy at all. Okay, what about this one? Is this one crazy? The menu accommodated individuals with extraordinarily restrictive dietary preferences. This is like the shit that you can see, I don't know, like in a document or something. Like, what I imagine is like, I don't know, preparation for some event, you know, and like you have this written down somewhere. Yeah, the menu accommodated individuals with extraordinarily restrictive dietary preferences. Am I tripping? This is not hard to read, no?
What's this? The menu? That's how you spell menu? Okay, the menu.
Sound it out.
Individuals with extraordinarily restrictive dietary preferences.
Am I tripping? I don't know. Let me know if I'm in the wrong here. Maybe it's I don't get something. Maybe, I don't know, this video is like purely to stroke my ego. I don't know, but I just find it fascinating. And then there are people out there. Of course, I'm not talking about everybody. I'm generalizing. They look down on you for not speaking a certain language properly. Granted, they only speak that single language. And then they cannot even read and make it make sense. All of this to say, this is fun and all. But of course, like when I think about myself, I don't want to equate myself to these people. Like when I think of myself, like it's really easy to watch these types of videos and be like, oh my God, I'm so good. Like I'm so much smarter than these people. I'm so much better for speaking 3 languages, whatever. But also, like, who are you comparing yourself? Like, see, this, I don't know. Hopefully this will convince you that I'm not doing this for egotistic purposes. To not tell you, oh my God, I'm so good. I'm so much better than these people. No, like, it's all in the comparison. I don't want to compare myself to these people. I want to compare myself to somebody who's better than me so I can strive towards better things and better knowledge and better understanding. Whether it's linguistic knowledge, whether it's creative, scientific knowledge, whatever it is. I want to compare myself, even though, well, comparing yourself is not the healthiest thing, but we're not getting into this conversation in this video. Like, if I were to compare myself, I want to compare myself to somebody who's better than me, so I have something to strive towards. So I have some motivation to get better, to improve my knowledge, to improve myself as a human being, as a person. Because obviously it's so much easier to compare yourself to a person who knows less than you, or who is, I don't know, even physically like weaker than you, or who's not as maybe emotionally developed as you are, and tell yourself, oh, I'm so good, like I'm so great already. Like, sure, you can do that, but also you can look up instead of looking down. And again, I'm saying all of this not to throw shade at anybody. Context matters. I don't mean to say that one person is better than the other for knowing something. Of course not. We're all different. We all have different life experiences, different knowledge that we have access to. And like, I'm saying this, of course, with the utmost empathy. I guess the point, oh my God, get the fuck away from here. Whole point of this video, or this purpose of this video, or like this video is for people who are like me, who sometimes struggle with too much self-doubt and like really doubting themselves, and like maybe being overly self-vigilant when it comes to expressing oneself in a different language. Remember, obviously there are going to be people who speak so much better than you and who are more fluent than you, but also, like, if you can read those cards, I think you are in a pretty good place, linguistically saying. And this video hopefully is here to remind you of that. You're doing great. To the best of your abilities, wherever you are in your linguistic journey with whatever language. By the way, let me know down in the comments below if you're currently learning any specific language, if you find it hard, if it's, I don't know, your second or your third language. Is it harder to learn than your second language? What level are you on? How do you find this journey in general? Let me know. I would love to hear from you. I would love to have this little discussion about languages because I'm obsessed with them. I don't know if you could tell, but let's see how many people speak how many languages. But yeah, hopefully this video made you laugh a little bit. Made you maybe doubt yourself a bit less. But yeah, thank you so much for sticking around if you made it this far in this video. I really appreciate it. I have more yappy videos on my channel if you want to check them out. You know, if you like them, subscribe, I'm just saying. And for me, that's about it. I will see you very soon in one of my next videos. And yeah, we're not saying goodbye for too long. Don't worry. Okay, bye.